Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, this is my third damn take shooting this shooting this video, and I'm gonna get it right this time. I'm gonna get it right, and hopefully my computer doesn't act up. But boxing prospect video, Tramaine Williams. That's what we're talking about in this video, and the video is recommended to me to do by Leslie Fanning on Facebook. So shout out to Leslie Fanning. She knows her boxing for sure. So I was very interested to see I was very interested to see Tramaine Williams. And what's funny was I remember when I went to the World Kovalev fight. It was one of the first fights on the card. He fought on the undercard, but I got there late, so I didn't hear the introduction, so I didn't know who he was. But I watched him fight. I remember seeing him in the ring and saying, "Wow, whoever that guy is, he looks sensational." And so I went back and I rewatched the fight that I saw, and it was great. And went back and watched some other ones, and the guy definitely he's a standout talent. And after I watched a lot of his fights, I started researching him, and apparently he was a really good amateur from the New England area. Shout out to New England. Had a 97-10 amateur record, 10-time national champion. Just overall a good fighter, and in my opinion, a standout talent. Some things that I just noticed about him right off the jump that anybody could notice if they just simply watched him fight at one time or another. Tramaine Williams, man, he has good fundamentals, very good fundamentals. As any guy who's a 10-time anybody who wins 10 national championships as an amateur should have good fundamentals. So I would hope so, or else the state you're fighting in really isn't that good to begin with. But now, natural hand speed. Solid fundamentals, very good balance. Sharp shoots very well. Punches are really sharp down the middle. If you miss, he counter punches really well. Second to none, honestly. As far as prospects go, and I've been watching a good amount of prospects recently. There's not too many, or if any, fighters I've seen of the people I've watched that have better counter punching than Tramaine Williams. And I'm not using that as I'm not trying to overhype him. But he really does. He really is a tremendous counter puncher. And he's got he's got very good defense that allows him to transition seamlessly and very easily from defense to offense, and that's a really good skill for any fighter to have. And he slips punches and sits down on his punches, much like Pernell Whitaker. He kind of reminds me of Pernell Whitaker, the way he slips his punches, the way he moves going backwards, just even like with his power. Like, he's not the biggest puncher in the world, but he has that kind of like stinging power that Pernell had to get his opponents to respect him. But he doesn't have that devastating power. He's just has respectable enough power and fantastic punch placement and just fundamentals, and everything else is tremendous about him. Just not necessarily his power, but everything else is tremendous about him. So yeah, man, if you're looking for somebody who maybe isn't getting a whole lot of hype right now, that is in the States, that is not in one of the quote unquote glamour divisions in boxing, those divisions being like welterweight, heavyweight, middleweight, light heavyweight, those are like glamour divisions. Those are the divisions that boxing fans always pay attention to. His division, people pay attention to it, but not as much as a lot of other divisions. So if you're looking for somebody who could be a world champion and a good world champion moving forward, not a whole lot of fights in the last 13 fights right now, this guy is definitely one of them. I just think his skills are tremendous, and his counter punching is, like I said, it's second to none. So you should go check him out and see and let me know if I'm crazy or not. But the guy can definitely fight his behind off. He's already on record that he wants to fight Gary Russell. Gary Russell being one of those top guys. Gary Russell, who was once at one point in time another very hyped up prospect, but I don't think he's been matched quite well. And he's still not being matched well. He's only fighting like one time a year, so I don't think the people who handle his career have done a tremendous job. And I don't really see Gary Russell becoming the top guy at featherweight. So I think if you're looking for a guy that you could beat, it's definitely him. And Tramaine is confident that he could beat him. And as far as with Tramaine, he has had some bouts of inactivity in his career. If you go look, he fought a bunch in 2013, but then he didn't fight at all in 2014. Fought once in 2015, didn't fight at all in 2016, and now he's fought 4 times in 2017. So that's good to see. And I know the reason for that was one of the reasons for that was apparently he had some legal problems. So as long as he continues to just keep his head on straight, dedicate himself to the sport, with this tremendous skill set already, I think he's gonna be a world champion. I think he has all of the tools in the world to be a world champion, and since I started doing this series, he's probably the only guy I can honestly say I've said that about. I think I've done about 4 or 5 other fighters. So don't let me down, Tramaine. And yeah, man, that's just my overall opinion of the guy. I think he's a good fighter and a standout talent. So you guys let me know what you think. If you've seen him fight or anything I didn't mention about him that you think I should have mentioned, let me know in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just kidding, Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.
Well, you sound like